A new political party is set to be launched by the independent Senator Fatima Payman. The former Labor senator from Western Australia says she will contest seats in every state at the upcoming federal election. My colleague Ashley Gillen has been following the story. So, Ash, when will we know more?
Well, not too long to wait now, Tom. Sources are telling me that the launch of this new party is imminent. We are all, of course, looking forward to seeing more details about the exact seats she'll be targeting and indeed who'll be putting their hands up to join her party and run under her name. Now, Senator Payman herself has been pretty tight-lipped so far about any specifics. Have a listen to her speaking earlier today.
In the upcoming election, through the formation of this new party, I will be putting my name on the line, and through the values of this party, it will be tested and contested in every state. More details will come in due course.
Earlier, Tom, I had a conversation with Glenn Drury. He's the Senator's Chief of Staff. Our viewers may remember that name. He has been known for a long time as the preference whisperer. He's credited, you'll recall, with getting various minor party senators elected over the years by maximising their chances through smart preferencing strategies. That task, of course, became more difficult after then Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull changed the electoral laws in 2016. But fast forward to a likely election in 2025, and Mr Drury is saying that he does believe there will be Senate spots ripe for the picking. He said to me, and I'll quote here, "If the polls keep going the way they're going, then it's highly likely the race for the last Senate seat will be between a minor party and a third coalition member in most states." He said, if they're clever. Now, in Queensland, Mr Drury thinks things are looking particularly dire for Labor, saying that he's had Labor operatives telling him they're worried about their second Senate spot in Queensland. Tom, you'll recall in 2022, Anthony Chisholm snuck in on that sixth Senate seat for Labor. But back in 2019, Labor did only manage to get one Senate seat in Queensland. So perhaps a hint there from Mr Drury about which sort of states are really on this new political party's radar.
Yeah, interesting. Queensland, a vulnerability for Labor. You know, can Fatima Payman's party, though, capitalise? That would be interesting. As well, she spoke about targeting, or she might target the lower house, and it feels like it's getting personal between her and the Prime Minister, Ash.
Yes, there was that sparring match yesterday where Senator Payman threatened to run as a candidate in the Prime Minister's own seat in Western Sydney. Glenn Drury talked to me about that earlier. He said, look, initially he thought that was a bit of a tongue-in-cheek comment, but today he wasn't ruling anything out, saying that running candidates in the lower house will be a strategic move by Senator Payman's party. He said that really does strengthen a party's negotiating power with the major parties if you do have lower house candidates in the mix. As for what sort of voters Senator Payman is targeting, she has been insisting that this won't be a religious party. She's been stressing that while she does have strong views about Israel and Palestine, that is not her only platform. She's really wanting to focus on cost of living, on housing. She wants changes to negative gearing as well as changes to the way that HECS debts are repaid. Apparently, since the senator quit Labor, she really has been inundated with letters and emails from voters. Tens of emails are arriving every day offering her support. Interestingly, Tom, Glenn Drury was saying that a lot of the people contacting her are teal types, so small L liberals. He did argue that her appeal is wider than that, but Senator Payman, he said, being the teal of the Senate is a thought that he said had occurred to him. It's not a very easy task, though, as we know. In 2022, Fatima Payman won only 1,681 personal votes. And when it comes to her own personal appeal, well, 9 newspapers had reported a little while ago that the Resolve Political Monitor found in July that the senator was rated negatively at a similar rate to people like Pauline Hanson, like Barnaby Joyce, by a majority of voters, except for Greens voters. And that a majority of people polled also thought that she should have actually given up her seat to a Labor replacement when she did leave Labor. So it is a big ask, but with someone like Glenn Drury in her corner, she's obviously hoping that she can achieve the seemingly impossible, as he's done in the past with several other members of Parliament that do credit him with getting them there. Probably also worth pointing out, though, Tom, that Senator Payman personally isn't up for re-election. Her term in the Senate doesn't run out until 2028.
I'm tipping she won't take the advice from the Prime Minister and just run under her own name because, why give up the time there in office? Ash, thank you.